This is what I do when we come on to the air and we just cashed our first play of the day. What's good, everybody? Welcome into the Early Edge in 5. More picks for the night in sports and maybe a future or two. I see you guys in the chat. Hit that like button for me, and a tip of the cap goes out to AB. He cashed that Brewers Pirates over 8. Pittsburgh winning 5-4. We love it when extras goes our way. Now, if the Cardinals can just score right here, we'll start 2-0, and my first pick will come in. But let's bring in the stars of the show, or the star of the show. We're just going too wide today, but this is all we need right here, my man. Huh, Alex? How you feeling today, big boy?
I'm great, Coach. How are you?
Oh, I'm so good. I am so good. And I know you're going to be good because we're getting right into it. No more storylines on Early Edge in 5. Right to the picks. Now, first NFL game tonight, Hall of Fame game. So that got me to thinking, I wonder if Alex is cooking something up in the lab that we could use today.
I am, Coach. I mentioned this yesterday. I just love what this New Orleans Saints team has done in the offseason. I've been doing a deep dive on literally every single NFL roster preparing for this upcoming season. And one team I've really found interesting and I personally overlooked through pretty much the majority of this offseason has been the Saints. I think they got a lot better, Coach. They have a top 5 defense. Their defense was great last year. The problem was a lack of offensive weapons where they really went out and added a lot of quality playmakers, especially in the receiver group. They also play in a super soft division, as we know, with the Bucs really being the only team that seems like a playoff caliber team as well. To me, the Saints are clearly the second best team in that division. It wouldn't surprise me, actually, if they ended up winning this division as well. As far as these playmakers are concerned, they spent a first-round draft pick on Chris Olave out of Ohio State. Dynamic playmaker, added Jarvis Landry. Michael Thomas, Coach, he's expected to be healthy heading into week 1. It was just a few years ago where this guy had well over 120 catches, one of the best offensive weapons in the NFL. Obviously, Jameis Winston coming back healthy is going to be huge for this team. Their win total's currently at 8 games. I think they're a 10-win team for sure. I also think they can make the playoffs very easily, where you can find them at plus 135 odds, which is the bet that I really like, Coach.
Oh, Faustino says in the chat, always cooking. Alex is always cooking. So we got Saints to make the playoffs, plus 135. Saints over 8 wins, minus 120. For those of you who might be asking, why give me a future today? If it goes up to 8.5, see how much difference that is? You got to get the number in. That's why we call the show the Early Edge. Now, last 2 days, I've had a lot of people that have tweeted me, oh, Coach, you're off a little bit. 3-2, 2-1, 5-3. I'll take that all day. But apparently that is bad in my world, and I get that. Respect. So today I got 2 plays, but I'm going to stack. You guys know how I talk about stacking. If I really like a team and the starting pitcher, I will stack the first 5, and I will stack the game. Let's go to New York City. Let's go Mets over the Braves. The Mets just finished things up in Washington. They hit last night over and over and over. The Braves had to travel. I think the Mets are motivated. I think Carrasco, who, let me check my notes. 20 and a third innings, 0 runs. Let me repeat myself. 20 and a third, 0 runs. I'll take that, and we'll stack those 2 plays. But, Alex, I feel like this isn't a complete show. I feel like we need at least one more baseball play. Interesting. Somebody was listening to me. Jeweler, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Hey, you mentioned the Mets. How about a former Met, Noah Syndergaard, making his debut with the Phillies tonight? We're going to take the Phillies and the Astros, put them together for a money line parlay, coming back at plus 118. Phillies have dominated this season series, 6-2, outscoring the Nationals 46-27. And for the Astros at the Guardians, Houston has won 9 of the last 11 meetings, and Houston has won 5 of the last 5. Has won the last 5 meetings in Cleveland, outscoring the Guardians 27-11 in that span.
What was crazy was we were trying to decide which teams we were going to go with, and we were texting back and forth. We both came up with the same 2 teams. So we knew we had to play it. Jeweler, I love this play. Thank you. You're always thinking about the people at home. Always thinking about the fans at home, adding a little something. the jeweler is the man. So we got 2 parlays today. We've got the Dodgers and the Padres that just kicked off. Then we got the Phillies and the Astros tonight. So something to cheer about throughout the night. Now, you know the show is very short, but we like to cash tickets. So there's only one thing left to do. And I believe you all know what that is. You've got your marching orders. Let's take all of these tickets straight to the pay window. For my entire crew, love them all. Prop Stars, the jeweler, I am the coach. Tell all your friends we got 2 shows a day. We're always cashing tickets, but we do it together here on the Early Edge. And sometimes we do it in 5. Good luck.